Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Tag Heuer Carrera Calibre 5. You can see and you can purchase this automatic Tag Heuer sports watch on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, more high resolution images for your desktop, and of course complete pricing details for this Tag Heuer Carrera. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this watch sports a size that would be well placed and at home during the early to mid 1960s origins of the Carerra model line. 39 millimeters across the round of the case, that's from 3 to 9 o'clock, not inclusive of the crown. The watch is reasonably slim at only 12 millimeters thick and 47 millimeters from lug to lug. This is a watch that can be worn on a broad range of wrists. Of course, slim enough to be worn with a formal cuff or a tight dress sleeve. The watch is also reasonably sized so that it can be worn on a wrist, in my estimation, down to 14 to 14.5 centimeters in circumference. Once again, for reference, mine is 16 centimeters in circumference, oval in profile, flat across the top. Now, the watch feels substantial. Tag Heuer does a good job of imbuing the watch with a feel of substance, so while the pricing is definitely value-oriented, you don't feel like you're getting a cost-cut product. It's handsomely detailed, as you can see on the bracelet itself. The outermost flanks are polished, the hoods of the links are satin finished, and then the intermediate portions alongside the shoulder links are nicely polished for a little bit of differentiation and a jewelry-like effect. Now, you also note that the substantial single-fold deployant is low in profile when buckled, so it's not going to get hung up on your desk. And it also features trigger actuation such that it's not friction fit and it's not a cheap clamshell. You do have to depress both triggers to open it up. It can't accidentally pop open. Again, that's the benefit of trigger actuation. More security, also beautifully finished. The tolerances are excellent. There's very little play in this bracelet, and it gives way to an all high polished case featuring those iconic angular, projecting, and faceted Carerra lugs. Now, these have been part of the Carerra design language since the first model about in 1963. They've been present and accounted for in recent Tag Heuer Carrera models to good effect, alternately brushed and polished. In this case, you see them entirely polished, but Tag Heuer has used these lugs on everything from the traditional Carerra chronographs right up to the Carerra in all but name Tag Heuer Connected. Here, they feel more at home, however, and you'll note they add definition and masculinity to the case. Now, inboard, there's a beautiful Mocha bezel. It's an anodized aluminum insert featuring a seconds dial, so you can more easily get your bearings when timing an event. Moreover, the dial is beautifully detailed with applied and polished indices featuring broad strokes of luminova, as well as luminova plots on the hands themselves. So true to its sports watch roots, this watch can be seen in low or no light conditions. It also features a triple date aperture such that when the minute hand is superimposed over that aperture, you can still see the preceding and succeeding date, and you'll know what date it is currently. Now, there's an interesting quadrille or hobnail cut to the center of the dial. You can see it. The dial, like the bezel itself, has that charming mocha or bronzed look. Not quite bronze, not quite brown. It's somewhere in between with a distinctly metallic finish, and that hobnail is on a slightly lower plane than the hour track, as you can see well from this angle. Now, on the case back, you see the titular Calibre 5. Now, it's an ETA 28242, so it retains all of the underlying virtues of that caliber: automatic winding, 38 to 40 hour power reserve, absolute toughness. Now, it has 100-meter water resistance thanks to the case, which features a push-down, not a screw-down crown, so it's a little bit easier to use and more user-friendly in daily action. Of course, there is a hacking seconds function such that you can stop the balance by pulling the crown out. You'll note that the seconds hand halts. Now you can synchronize to a known accurate reference time, either your phone or a quartz watch, and of course there is a quick set function for the date, so you can rapidly cycle it should the watch run down or encounter an irregular length month. You can see and you can purchase this Tag Heuer Carrera Calibre 5 on our website.